Good Sunday morning, folks, and thanks for joining us on Inside the Valley. Today we have two ladies here to discuss the Taste of Harlingen. It's coming up again. It's that time of year, so thank you ladies so much for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Well, we have Valerie Ottoman Clark and we have Mary Torres. So tell us a little bit about the Taste of Harlingen.
Okay, the Taste of Harlingen is our annual fundraiser for the museum. It's going to be, I believe, our 15th annual event, and we're very excited about it. This year it is being called the Mad Hatter's Museum Party, and we have a lot of hats, crazy Mad Hatter type gear, and it'll be on October the 12th, next Thursday, from 6 to 9, and we will have live music by Pelican West, a show band out of South Padre Island, and we'll have the Valley Studio with their instant camera shots, and people will get a strip to take home, a photo booth, and we will have a silent auction with a variety of items. We know that there'll be something that you'll have to go home with. We have Southwest Airline tickets.
Wow.
And we have a lot of jewelry, sterling silver and other types. And we have a Padre Island condo stay. And we also have a condo in the French Quarter in New Orleans up for bid. So
Oh,
we're
wow,
And
that's
Schlitterbahn.
in Schlitterbahn.
Oh, that's always a fan favorite.
Right. And furniture, even tools, all kinds of things, golf tickets for Rancho Viejo, golf packages. Can you think of anything else, Valerie? That
Oh, we have some of the restaurants have come together. We have BMW has a kit out there, and different items from around the valley. We're going to have 17 restaurants
Wow,
that are
that's-
hosting this
That's
year.
fantastic.
And if anyone wants to sponsor with the sponsorships, 300 you get a couple of tickets.
Okay.
And you can, the corporations can then sponsor and send their people in to experiment with 17 different restaurants in one evening.
That's amazing. It sounds
So-
it's going to be.
right?
You might not want to eat dinner that night because you're going to want to be able to
This is
taste
dinner.
all the exactly that is dinner. So tell me a little bit more about the Harlingen Arts and Heritage Museum. I think that's super interesting that they are the ones, kind of behind this whole event.
Well, the Harlingen Arts and Heritage Museum is a unique museum. We have the Lonsey Hill, our home founder,
The first home in Harlingen.
and he was Choctaw heritage. And we have the Paso Real, where everyone came through to go collect the debts in Mexico, in Veracruz. But there were events, there was a little bit left, so we've restored that. It's how we culminated into Creole of every fashion. I mean, because you had crowns, you had Indians, you have every nationality together. We were the capital of the Rio Grande Valley. We brought people together. We brought the money, the merchants, the life to the valley. We had the Tippitex March. We could yell at Washington and bring in the funds.
Well,
Right.
it's kind of the same thing in the kind of aspect, the fact that the Taste of Harlingen, you're bringing everybody together and kind of gathering in that one center point.
And this
Right.
is our annual fundraiser.
Oh, that's
Right.
amazing.
Our honorary chair people this year, we're very honored to have Dr. Nolan and Sandy Pettis as our chairs.
Oh,
And
awesome.
every year we have someone from Harlingen that honors us with the sponsorship and the chairing the event. And Valerie was talking about the museum. We do have the 3 historic buildings in Harlingen. The other one is the first Harlingen Hospital.
Okay.
That was built in 1923 and was open 2 or 3 years, and then that evolved into Valley Baptist and Valley Baptist Medical Center as we see it now. So we're pleased about that. Our major project is the restoration and reopening of our historic museum. It's been closed several years, and we're in the process of bringing that back on.
It was donated from the airport.
Right.
Really?
It was one of the buildings that was at the Harlingen Air Force Base. And when the base closed, the HEB Foundation donated it to the city of Harlingen. And that was the start of our museum. And then we've added a main building. We hold art exhibits, historic exhibits. We have our Day of the Dead event coming up November 2nd
Yeah.
from 6 to 8. And we have a lot of altars in place already. It's a really fun event. And then we go into our Christmas extravaganza, December 7th. And in January, we're bringing back the quilt show from the National Quilt Museum in Paducah, Kentucky. So
Wow.
something always going on.
And that's great because, you know, it brings out the community and you can kind of meet everybody and see people. And then it's all for a great cause. I mean, you all want to, you know, restore your history in Harlingen. So it's amazing that you want to captivate that.
Well, it sets us, tells people, and it shows people how, and the work it took to evolve from, and it's good for the kids to see go through the hospital and look at
The
like
old
the-
instruments,
Right.
the treatment
And
people
what we have
received,
now.
and, yeah, compared.
So,
So let's touch back again just before we go. We want everybody to know it's going to be held on October the 12th.
12.
Okay, from 6 to 9.
Right.
And where can people go to get some more information? Is there a number they can call?
Yes, they can call the museum. I believe the number on the poster is 956-216-4904
4901.
or 4901,
And there's gonna
either
be-
number. Tickets are $75 pre-sale,
Okay.
$85 at the door. We can also sell them by phone,
Okay.
charging them to your credit card. So
Perfect.
we're easy to work with.
That's amazing. It sounds like it's going to be a great event, and I want to thank you ladies so much for coming on the show. It sounds it's going to be not only a great but tasty event. I'm
Oh,
excited
yes.
to see how it turns out. But thank you ladies so much for coming on the show today. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for having us.
Thank you. Well, folks, when we come back, we have the folks from the Tropical Texas Behavioral Health coming on the show today, and they're celebrating a 50th anniversary. Stay tuned.